Necessary. Take necessary steps. I had to take necessary steps to fix my broken phone. Necessary items. I packed all the necessary items before going camping. Frequently. Frequently asked. This question is frequently asked in our group chat. Visit frequently. I visit my cousin frequently because we live close. Month. Next month. I plan to start guitar lessons next month. End of the month. She usually writes her diary at the end of the month. Expedition. Go on an expedition. We went on an expedition to the mountains last summer. Expedition team. The expedition team faced heavy snow during their trip. Trouble. Get into trouble. He got into trouble for coming home late. Have trouble. I had trouble finding a good venue for the party. Band. Join a band. My brother wants to join a band at school. Live band. We enjoyed listening to the live band at the cafe. Venue. Party venue. We booked a small venue for my birthday celebration. Concert venue. The band performed at a big concert venue downtown. Snow. Heavy snow. We couldn't go camping because of the heavy snow. Snowfall. The children were excited when the first snow fell. Camping. Go camping. We decided to go camping in the nearby forest. Camping gear. He bought new camping gear for the weekend trip. Technology. Modern technology. Modern technology makes chatting with friends so easy. Use technology. She knows how to use technology to edit photos. Originally. Originally from. She is originally from another county. Originally planned. I originally planned to call you yesterday, but I forgot. Sink. Kitchen sink. I cleaned the dishes in the kitchen sink. Sink quickly. The boat started to sink quickly after hitting a rock. Fit. Fit well. The new shoes fit me well. Stay fit. He goes jogging every morning to stay fit. Crowd. Big crowd. A big crowd gathered at the concert venue. Crowd around. Students crowded around the teacher to see the results. Grow. Grow quickly. The plants in my garden grow quickly in summer. Grow up. I grew up in a small county near the sea. Researcher. Medical researcher. The medical researcher explained the new treatment. Field researcher. The field researcher collected data in the mountains. Idea. Great. Idea. It was a great idea to go camping this weekend. Bright idea. She suddenly had a bright idea during the meeting. Financial. Financial problem. They are facing a financial problem after losing their job. Financial support. He received financial support from his family. Price. High price. The price of the phone was too high for me. Price tag. I checked the price tag before buying the jacket. Hurry. In a hurry. She left the house in a hurry this morning. Hurry up. Hurry up, or we'll miss the bus. Celebration. Birthday celebration. We had a small birthday celebration at home. Celebration party. They organized a big celebration party for their graduation. Stare. Stare at. She kept staring at the snow outside. Blank stare. He gave me a blank stare when I explained the idea. Familiar. Familiar face. I saw a familiar face at the concert venue. Look familiar. That band's song sounds familiar to me. About. Talk about. We often talk about our hobbies in the chat. Think about. I need time to think about the idea. County. Small county. I grew up in a small county by the river. County fair. We visited the county fair last month. Nurse. School nurse. The school. Nurse helped me when I felt sick. Head nurse. The head nurse explained the treatment to the family. Raise. Raise money. We raised money for the local band's performance. Raise a question. He raised a question about the new technology. Meter. Square meter. The room is about 20 square meters wide. Every meter. We walked every meter of the hiking trail. Phone. Mobile phone. I forgot my mobile phone. At home. Answer the phone. Please answer the phone when it rings. Form. Application form. I filled out an application form for the camping trip. Take form. The idea slowly took form after our discussion. Necessary. I realized it was necessary to bring an umbrella today. The sky looked dark in the morning, and I didn't want to get wet. Of course, it rained right after lunch. Good thing I listened to myself for once. Frequently. I frequently visit the coffee shop near my office. The barista already knows my order, iced latte with less sugar. Sometimes I feel embarrassed that I go there so often. But honestly, it makes my mornings better. Month. This month feels longer than usual. Work has been so busy, and I barely had time for myself. I keep counting the days until payday. Maybe I'll treat myself to a short trip. Expedition. My friend just came back from an expedition in the mountains. She told me stories about sleeping in a tent and cooking noodles by a fire. It sounded tough but exciting. Part of me wants to try it, but I also love my warm bed too much. Trouble. I got into trouble yesterday for being late to the meeting. My boss didn't say much. But I could feel the disappointment. Traffic was the excuse, but honestly, I just left home too late. Lesson learned, wake up earlier. Band. We watched a local band perform at the park last night. The music was loud, but the energy was amazing. Everyone was singing along even though it wasn't a famous group. Sometimes these small shows feel more real than big concerts. Venue. I visited a new venue for events downtown. It had bright lights, a huge stage, and comfortable seats. I imagined how fun it would be to watch a concert there. Maybe I'll buy tickets for the next comedy show. Snow. It snowed heavily last night, and everything looked white this morning. I almost slipped while walking to the store. Kids were outside building snowmen and throwing snowballs. Even though it's cold, the scene felt cheerful. Camping. We went camping by the lake last weekend. The air was fresh, and the stars were clear at night. Cooking instant noodles outdoors somehow tasted better. I didn't want to leave when the trip ended. Technology. Technology changes so fast these days. My phone already feels old after just 2 years. Sometimes I wonder if companies do it on purpose. Still, I can't imagine living without it. I originally planned to go jogging in the morning. But when I saw the rain, I stayed in bed. Sometimes I feel guilty skipping exercise. At least I stretched a little in the evening. Sink. I accidentally left the sink running while brushing my teeth. When I came back, the floor was wet. It was a small mess, but still annoying to clean. Now I double-check before leaving the bathroom. Fit. I tried on an old jacket today, and it still fit perfectly. That made me surprisingly happy. It felt like a little victory over time. I think I'll wear it more often now. Crowd. The crowd at the train station this morning was crazy. Everyone pushed to get in, and I almost lost my balance. I really don't like mornings like that. But at least I made it on time. Grow. I'm trying to grow some plants on my balcony. The first sprout appeared this week, and it made me smile. It's small, but it feels like progress. Hopefully. It won't die like my last plant. Researcher. I met a researcher at a party last night. He studied how people use social media. His stories were both funny and scary. I never thought about how much data I share every day. Idea. I had an idea while showering this morning. It was about a small side project I want to start. By the time I finished breakfast, I almost forgot it. So I wrote it down quickly in my notes app. Financial. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about my financial situation. Bills keep piling up, and I'm trying to budget better. It's stressful, but at least I started. Tracking expenses. I feel more in control now. Price. The price of coffee has gone up again. It's just a few coins more, but I noticed it. Sometimes I wonder when things will stop getting expensive. Still, I keep buying it because I need my morning coffee. Hurry. I was in such a hurry this morning that I forgot my wallet. I realized it only after reaching the bus stop. Luckily, my friend lent me some money for lunch. I'll try to slow down next time. Celebration. We had a small celebration for my coworker's birthday. There was cake, music, and some funny stories. Even though it was simple, everyone had fun. Moments like these make work feel lighter. Stare. I caught a kid staring at me on the bus today. He looked curious, like he wanted to ask something. When I smiled, he quickly looked away. It was kind of cute. Familiar. The song playing in the cafe sounded familiar. I couldn't remember the name, but it brought back memories. It reminded me of high school days. Funny how music can do that. About. I'm not sure about going to the party tomorrow. I feel tired, but I also don't want to miss out. Maybe I'll just go for an hour. That way, I won't regret it later. County. My cousin lives in a quiet county outside the city. The air there feels cleaner, and nights are calmer. Every time I visit, I think about moving there. But I know I'd miss the city lights. Nurse. The nurse at the clinic was very kind today. She explained everything slowly so I wouldn't be nervous. Getting the shot didn't even hurt much. I left feeling grateful. Raise. I asked my boss for a raise last week. He didn't give me an answer yet. I keep wondering what he's thinking. Hopefully, it's a good sign that he didn't say no. Meter. The swimming pool is only 1 meter deep on one side. But the other side is much deeper. I stayed near the shallow part because I'm not a great swimmer. Maybe I should take lessons someday. Phone. My phone battery dies so fast these days. I charge it twice a day, and it's still not enough. Sometimes I miss the old phones that lasted for days. But I can't give up the apps I use now. Form. I had to fill out a long form for the bank. Half the questions didn't even seem necessary.